My experience in setting up Chowking from one store to 155 store before I pass it over to the Jollibee Group is that right from the very beginning, I look at all my employees, I look at all my people, I look at their potential. I do not undermine any one of them. The moment I hire that person, I always tell them, I have 100% trust in you. I cannot afford to even have 1% doubt on that person. Now, it is up to you to prove to me that you are worthy of the 100% trust. Because if I have 1% doubt on you, I would not even hire you. Because you can cash in right from the very beginning of the employment. You can run away already with a lot of money right at the beginning. So therefore, when I hire you, I have already 100% trust on the person. Now, to run a big business, you got to know how to inspire and motivate all of those stakeholders who are important as far as that institution is concerned. In the school, the stakeholders are not just the teachers, the officials, the board, even the parents who are sending their children to the school. As principal, you should not be afraid. I remember when I was running some Chinese restaurant before, family business, I hired a manager, but this manager is very afraid to face a customer who is going to complain. He would always look for somebody else to talk to that customer, tatago na yun sa loob ng opisina. So I tell you, a good principal should be somebody who knows how to face all of those parents, who knows how to handle even the most problematic student. Now, sometimes we look at the student. We can see that this student may be problematic, but how do we transform? How do you transform the negative behavior of that particular student into very positive behavior such that in the future, this person can become a very successful business leaders or even community leaders in the future. Do not write off right away a problematic student. A problematic student sometimes is very active, very talkative. I remember one time I myself, when I entered the high school, the elementary school, grade 6, the Dean of Guidance asked me to go with her to the prayer room and asked me to kneel down. Why? Because she saw in my report card, my conduct is C-, and the remark of my homeroom teacher, very talkative. In the olden days, if you are very talkative, you're bad in school. Only if you are very quiet, very silent, oh, you are a good student, you are disciplined. But I tell you, my success today is because of this mouth. Because I'm very talkative. I eat a lot with this mouth, but I am fortunate that I have a strong stomach. And when they asked me to be chairman of St. Luke's, immediately I accepted because gusto ko kumain, matakaw. Yung sinasabi sa Pilipino, matakaw. Matakaw nga ako. That's why I have to accept the challenge of being the chairman of St. Luke's so that they will take good care of my mouth. Because I enjoy eating food in the roadside restaurant. I don't fancy those restaurants that are 5-star care. Everywhere you go, They came from the same culinary school, so the taste and everything, they make it look beautiful, but the taste, uniform. But when you go to mga roadside restaurants that are cooked by the mom and pops, wow, masarap. Si Mami magtimpla. Ha? Yung ano niya, ganyan, no? Pagka hindi ka tumitingin, tinitimpla niya, using that, kasama niya yung laway niya, kaya masarap. You know, every roadside restaurant has their distinct taste. Same thing also. A problematic student, if we don't write him off, could become the future leader of the country, could become somebody who is very talkative, could become a very successful businessman, can become a very successful negotiator in the future. He can be a very successful actor in the future. You know, all of this, you should try to see what is the inherent skill of that student and try to enhance and bring out the great talent of the student.